Hello there, it's Street Smart on Union Television. I am Onyinye Lofo, your host, and today we're going to be talking about tech. Why we need girls' inclusion in the tech space. We know about tech, and in present day, tech is the new gold. A lot of people want to go into tech, and then they have this restriction. A lot of girls want to go into the tech space, but there's this restriction because of the tech bro code. Many girls think tech is a male thing. Many girls think there is no space for girls within the tech industry. And then many girls think that tech is for a particular kind of girls. We are going to be going into the streets to understand the different opinions of people around tech and why they think there's a limitation or restriction for girls to get into the tech space. However, it's important to know that tech is for everyone, but everyone wouldn't agree with this until you hear from them. Come with me. What do you think about girls in tech?
Okay, so to me, girls in tech are actually a good way to start up a business. For instance, now there are a lot of girls that want to go into tech, but certain things and difficult things are actually stopping them from being into tech. Like they said, tech is for guys, tech is for this, but not knowing that nowadays girls love tech. Like myself, I'm a tech bro. Let me call it tech bro. So girls in tech are actually a good way to bring up certain career.
Is tech really difficult?
Not really. There are different aspect of tech. We have in the crypto, we have the AI, all these intelligence, something like that. So tech is not really difficult. Just find where you are. Just find your niche. Just learn it. Then it's very easy.
So compared to traditional careers and then the new disruption that's happening, would you advise that we have more women in tech, more girls in tech?
Yeah, sure. Because what, like the saying go, what a man can do, a woman can do better. That's what I do say. So, um, if a woman is inside the space of tech, yeah, it won't be difficult. Like you won't see women doing all these prostitution stuff. But if we actually bring tech word into women, then I think it's also going to be a safe thing to say yes, women in tech.
What do you think about tech?
Well, I think tech is not something that should be restricted to just the men. I feel like, personally for me, I know women that are actually in tech that are inspiring me. People like Ola Tomiwa Williams. She's the country manager for Microsoft, and seeing her being when a woman in tech, I think it's something inspiring and encouraging. So I don't believe in the idea that tech is just strictly for men.
So you're saying tech is versatile for both men and women.
Yeah, I think it depends on the individual. If you are willing to learn, if you are willing to move with what is going on, because I think tech is something that is quite trending now. So if I personally, I plan on learning a skill, cybersecurity in tech. So and I know with time I would get it.
Do you think tech is difficult?
I don't think it's difficult because honestly, there's nothing in this life that it is easy. But if you put your mind and you are passionate, you're committed to it, I think it's possible.
So how do you think more girls can fit into the tech space?
Well, I think by creating awareness, I think this kind of interview you are doing is creating more awareness for people to see that it is not difficult. There's nothing difficult. So I think once there's more exposure and awareness and making people to know that it's nothing difficult, you can also do it. So I think that way people can venture into tech too.
Thank you very much. So would you like to have a career in tech now that you're done with secondary school?
Yes, I would like to. Then the reason is that, sometimes staying at home doesn't pay. And still going out to look for jobs, it doesn't pay. So when you have your phone, you can use it to go for things like how to do with technology. At least those ones, they can help you enlighten your brain a little bit and still make you get faster money instead of doing all this legal stuff to get money.
Okay, so that's what you feel is an opportunity for you to skill up.
You can be enlightened. At least you can know other things that you can't know if you're at home. You understand? Like there are some things you see on websites now. Like I don't know how to explain it. You're not seeing it around you, yeah. But I see some things, but you wish to go to those places. So through technology, you can go to those places. So I don't know. I just feel technology is a very very good thing.
What do you think about tech and girls' involvement in tech?
um I feel tech is actually good now that the like world is evolving and all. And girls being like, I have a friend that she's doing this UI UX as long as it's giving her money, and like she's not, apart from schoolwork, she also has something she can be doing aside that is giving her money. Do you get? So I feel like it's actually a good position. So
So do you think tech is difficult?
I mean, if you don't have passion, you find it difficult. But if like it's something that you really like or you find interesting, it's not going to be that hard.
So what do you think about opportunities available for girls? Are there enough opportunities available for girls to start a career in tech?
Okay. Yes, there are. We are in the world where we feel men and women are equal. So there are enough opportunities for girls in tech if they want to go into tech. It's,
Okay, so lastly, I'll be asking you, do you think you would like to have build a career in tech?
yes, yes, I think. I mean, what I'm studying now involves, it doesn't really involve tech, but like as the world is growing, we need tech. And where I work, where I was working before, most of the analysis and results we do is mostly the computer that does it for us, except for us going manually and stressing ourselves. Like the computer brings out everything.
What do you think about technology and girls' participation in tech?
Okay, yes, I feel that technology is actually something that we can't do without because, like, we live in a world where, like, every single day you can't do without anything that does not have to do with technology. So, like, technology is already part of us, and then girls being in tech, it is also like a way of like just making girls being relevant to the world because technology is very, very important to the world that we live in. Yeah. So like girls in tech is like the best thing to ever happen to any girl.
So do you think that there are enough opportunities for girls to get into the tech industry?
Yeah. Yes, I feel that there is good opportunities right now because once you just check your phone, there will be one empowerment program that is calling on girls to like come and participate, and I love what I see online because like me now, like I have been to like one or two of of like such empowerment programs. Yeah, so yes, I feel that there are good chances for girls to get in tech.
Do you think tech is difficult?
It's not difficult. To me, it's not difficult. Like it depends on you just knowing what you can do and then how you want to do it. So for like each person, like you just need to like know where um where you like have your strength and then where you can't handle properly because like tech is like it is broad. So like you just do yourself that good of like finding where you can work better in. So like it's not hard. Just find where you can work in and then just go for it. Try to.
Thank you very much. What do you think about ladies in tech?
Well, it's a good thing. It's a good thing because back in the days we used to have people that believe that ladies could not do things because they have this bias towards them. Say that guys are the ones that do all the tech and stuff. But that's not the case because I have more girls that do these things and very good at their job too. So it's a good thing. And I think it's best that ladies or females in general delve into the tech world for their good.
So do you think tech is something that comes handy for boys than girls?
And girls, I won't. It depends. It depends. If a lady is good in something, then she should do it. Guys are good in certain things. Girls are good in certain things. But I know that if it comes to tech, both genders can actually fill in easily without stress. You get.
So it's tech difficult.
More. It depends. When I say it depends, it means it depends on the niche. I'm a tech person too, so whatever it is you are delving into, there's cyber security, there's front end development, there's AI. Trust me, if you're not up for it, then don't just even bother entering inside. It's in its own. This thing is kind of challenging. That's the word, not difficult. Because if you give time, if you commitment and stuff, I think you can survive. I won't say it's difficult, sha, but I know it's not easy, but it's not difficult either way. Okay.
So do you think there are available opportunities for girls to get into the tech industry?
Yeah, they are. There are actually more opportunities, I think, for ladies now because a lot of initiatives are coming up directly pointed towards the female gender. So if you ask me, there are a lot of female opportunities. I see a lot of them online, and it's good because it encourages females, ladies in general, to try it out. There's money there, so why not go into it if you can?
What do you think about girls' inclusion in tech?
Okay, so I think it's a really nice idea. For me, I would like to do something like that. It helps to develop us and make us better people in the society. It's really, really a good thing.
So do you think tech is difficult?
Well, it requires skills, but it's not difficult as long as you acquire the skills. It's not a difficult thing. You just have to put your mind in there and focus. That's all.
Do you think tech comes more handy for male than female? You think it's something that boys do more than girls?
Yeah, in that aspect, I would say yes. But I would advise girls to go into it. It helps, it pays, it provides a lot. Because guys like the difficult task, we girls we believe that technology is difficult because we might not have the strength for this task and the stress and everything you get. So how ladies are.
So do you think there are enough opportunities for girls to learn tech?
Opportunities for girls. Yeah, there is opportunities. There are opportunities for girls to learn tech.
All right, thank you very much. So what do you think about girls' inclusion in tech?
Okay, girls' inclusion in tech. I think it's one of the best way to get everybody involved in tech, really, because looking at myself as a software engineer and a product manager that I am, I work with a number of girls. Though my team is more or less boys, and then when we have a meeting of 10, we have like two ladies in it. um, the word gender equality really is real. We cannot just we can't just outplay that fact of gender equality. Some people want to be talking about ladies or really, but many times this lady you end up seeing them saying you thank you, thank you, thank you, and then I'm like, you are doing the job. It's your work. Like you shouldn't be seeing it as if I'm doing you a favor having you on my team. So, apart from the mentality of having boys know that ladies should be in tech, ladies themselves should be included in the tech space because it's not something we can do alone. Let me start from, let me say that one. It's not something we can do alone. And then ladies are more creative.
So what do you think about having girls in the tech industry?
Well, I'll say it's a good idea actually, because if potentially a guy can work, like can engage in such, then the ladies are good to go.
Okay. So do you think tech is difficult?
Well, I can't really say because um well, as at now, I'm not actually into it. So, but based on ladies' capacity, I'm sure like, well, they can be able to overcome such. Like, I don't think it's really that difficult though. It's just if you have the mindset towards it. When you push further, yeah.
So, from your own perspective, do you think that there are a lot of opportunities for ladies and girls who want to go into the tech space? Do you think they have opportunities?
Wow, that's like a very big question because when you talk about opportunity based on the now certainty of this country, yeah, I first of all want to like plead to now like wherever opportunity is basically I hope they can like I don't know how to put it though, but well, I think they have the opportunity though.
So I want to know, what do you think about girls' inclusion in tech?
Okay, so what I feel about girls, I didn't get the question.
What do you think about girls' inclusion in the tech space?
I feel that girls also can include in tech space by doing different type of innovative scheme. You know, girls, if they introduce different social activities in tech space, that they can just adapt to it. That's what my own feeling about tech for girls inclusion.
So do you think tech is difficult that girls cannot do?
No, tech is not something that is difficult. Tech is just about putting your mind and soul to it. It's a what's doing best is what's worth it. Like when you put your mind and soul to it, you definitely you make end results. And depending on the mentor, if they can get good mentorship and tech is very wide, tech is wide. If they can have very good mentorship that way they can specialize their various area on what they love doing, then they can just venture into it. It's something that they actually need to fall in love with, then they will get through it.
So do you think tech comes more handy for boys than girls?
And many times some people that's some people mentality that boys tech is something that is very hard that only guys should do, but I just want to tell them that girls also can venture into tech depending on what they put their mind into it and what they love doing. Tech is very wide, so there are various areas in tech sector that girls can also fall in love in doing.
So do you think there are opportunities available for girls to learn?
Definitely there are various opportunities available for tech for girls to learn. We have different type of we have the UI UX designs, we have front end, we have different type of opportunities for girls to actually learn tech and get themselves acquainted to it.
What do you think about young girls' inclusion in tech?
I feel it's nice actually. Like the girl child that's supposed to be involved generally shouldn't only be the male child at all times. So I feel it's generally nice.
So would you like to have a career in tech?
Yes, coding actually, the aspect of artificial intelligence.
Why do you want to be involved in tech?
As a lady, I feel at that aspect only the males are respected in that aspect. So I like to make a change in that generally.
Do you think there are enough opportunities for girls to get into the tech industry?
Yes, there are a lot of opportunities actually, because as the general saying goes, what a man can do, a woman can do better. So the same opportunities that are there for the males, the females can also do better there.
What do you think about women integration in tech?
Okay. Well, I think it's a good thing because we don't have a lot of that right now. It's more of male dominated area. So if they're thinking about women, I think it's actually a welcome development. I want to go into. I don't know anything about it. I've heard so much about it. A friend of mine told me yesterday that right now they're considering women. So I would like to, go into it. And I know it's vast. I know you have to study well. And I don't mind. And I think we have women also that don't mind going into it. Plus, I heard people cash out from tech. So,
But do you think tech is difficult?
um, from what I heard, I think if you're just starting, it might seem very difficult. It will scatter your head. It might seem very difficult for you. But I think if you get into it, if you're really serious about it, if you're passionate about it, you want to learn, you want to understand how it works. Over time, you get used to it and then you understand it more.
Do you think there are opportunities for women to enough opportunities for women to learn about it and get in?
Enough opportunities. I don't know about that, but there are opportunities for women to learn. It's just um, if you have women that are willing to learn, I think there are opportunities for them to learn.
So I want to ask, what do you think about girls' inclusion in tech?
Okay, well, I would say it's a very nice one. Okay, back in the days, it used to be a thing of just the male gender, but now, as it due to modernization and all of that, nowadays girls they even do more in tech industry compared to some guys. So I'd say it's a welcome development and it's a nice one, and I appreciate and I admire ladies who are into tech.
Do you think tech is difficult?
Well, I feel that anything you put your mind to, it's not difficult. If you have the passion for it, if you are optimistic about it, it's not nothing is difficult. You can do anything. So I don't think tech is difficult for those who put their mind to it.
Do you think tech comes more handy for boys than girls?
Um, well, well, I really don't know. I don't know, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Because, like I said, there are some guys, some ladies, sorry, they are male inclined. So whatever a man can do, they can do even more better. So
Do you think there are available opportunities for girls to learn and get into the tech space?
yes, of course.
Do you look forward to having a career in tech?
Well, speaking for myself, it's not really my thing. So let me be honest. No, no.
Hi, it was a very long walk, and I'm glad you've heard what everybody is saying. Let's start with what a woman can do. What a man can do, a woman can do better. It's not just a cliche, it's what is obtainable. If girls put their hearts to this, they can do it. And yes, we understand that tech is not difficult. Just like every other thing, tech is something that can be done when you put your heart to doing it. There are people who are interested in things that appear very difficult or even complex. But when they decide to do it and become devoted to it, it becomes easy. Likewise, tech. So you should also be optimistic. Go into the tech space with full force. Go with volume. Go and occupy space. It is also a woman's word, and you're the next Texas. Until I see you again, keep watching Union Television. Follow us across all our social media platforms and subscribe to our YouTube channel on Union Television. I am Onyinye Eslofo, your host, and this is Street Smart.